Hi, this is Coach Nate with a DestroyTheBaseball.com video newsletter. The topic of today's newsletter is demanding perfection is foolish. I received an email from a player that I know real well, and my first impression was he's being way too hard on himself. I've always said that my biggest challenge coaching youth players, especially in a good baseball area where I am from in Michigan, is not getting them to compete harder, is actually to get them to try a little less hard, go easier on themselves, and enjoy the moment of actually competing more. They often put way too much weight on their outcomes in a game that has many variables to it and doesn't necessarily lend itself to anything near perfection in your results. So when I talk to him today, I try to impress upon him the need to understand what his proper goals and mindset should be, and to let go of the dangerous mindset of the perfectionist, that is the person that believes in they should be perfect in their results, simply not attainable in baseball nor life, and it actually takes us further away from success. But first, a quote: "Perfection is not real. It's a concept. It can help people have more joy and excitement in passionate pursuit of their goals. Or it can harm them in enjoyment and excitement. If I demand my players be perfect, I need to explain why that is, and that explanation had better be a good one. For me, the better route is to share with them the reality of what makes life exciting. That is, perfection itself is an exciting concept because it motivates us during the journey. We strive to be perfect in the moment in our preparation and strive to enjoy the journey because that's what passionate pursuit is all about. When we play baseball, we are seeking an outcome we want, but we won't always get it. And that's the reality. And that's great too, because learning to manage outcomes we don't like helps us master the journey of life. If we stake everything on our results alone, we will never be fully in love with the game. This game punishes people who are unrealistic and foolish about perfection as anything more than a concept and an ideal to be chased. If a hitter thinks perfection is real and chase it like a trophy, they'll miss the small moments in between which matter. That is, the chase of perfection in the dedicated work on the technical side of the game. That's what counts." Now, my player's email. "Coach Nate, I had a good week, but I'm still not satisfied. 3 games, 5 hits, 8 at-bats. My dad was on me about the swing I took in the outs on the at-bats that I made outs in. You were at 2 of those games, question mark. Yes, I was. What did you see, question mark. Well, honestly, my response to this player, and I shared it with him also, and appreciate him letting me use this email, my response to this player was simple. Honestly, if we were looking at the perfection of your swing from a technical standpoint, in my view, you should have gotten 2 hits out of 8 and not 5. You got 5. So what does that tell you? It tells you that baseball, necessarily, variables go into your results. And you cannot take the result, necessarily, of getting a hit or not getting a hit and draw from it that you are technically perfect or imperfect, nor can you allow yourselves to find joy simply in whether or not you achieve certain results, because baseball has too many variables, too many luck factors to allow that to give you anything concrete to really tell you where you're at in many cases. Your goals are 2 parts, and it goes back to what I've always talked about. Your first goal is when you're preparing, you want to prepare and chase perfection. Perfection is the fun carrot on the stick, the ideal, the thing that you're chasing as you do the daily, minute, moment by moment, minute by minute work in your technical side of your hitting. And secondly, you must get your best swings, and you get those good swings, and you allow the results to be what they'll be. You judge yourself solely on whether or not you're feeling the physical triggers and the balance and the awareness in your swing. If you're getting good swings, and over time you'll get good swings at better pitches, that's really your only goal. So you prepare your best, you chase perfection in your preparation, and you get great swings in competition. Really, it's interesting. Again, you were 5 out of 8. You should have been 2 out of 8, and one of the outs you made out of the 5 out of 8 should have been a hit. And if you found something wrong with your swing in that, I'd like to know what it is. So again, you don't judge from the results in baseball, and you don't necessarily always want to judge from the results in life. You want to control what you can control, and you got to have joy and passion in the journey, whatever you do. If the journey and the moment by moment effort isn't satisfaction enough for you, find something else. Find another sport, find another job, find another whatever. That's how I would look at it, and get back to loving what you do, and not be so darn hard on yourself. Perfection is just a myth, and I won't be the fool that demands it. I will be the fool that explains it, hopefully in the right way, as a coach. So if you found this video of value, subscribe to my channel and you'll receive notices of the release of future videos. Also, share it with anybody on social media whom you believe could benefit from what we talked about today. Leave any comments that you think could improve our discussion and get us all to the overall goal, which is to bring young people alive fully when they hit a baseball. Send me your player's video from a game or practice. I will provide a report and analysis along with an action plan for future work. Have that to you within 48 hours. That's 100% free. Send that to Coach Nate at destroythebaseball.com. And if you'd like to leave a donation to our free community, go to our website, destroythebaseball.com. And I look forward to seeing you soon.